Real NHS interview questions, part 3. So today I'll be answering the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So this is a pretty easy and straight to the point kind of answer. So stick with me on this one. I'm not going to waste your time. And just in case you missed the first 2 parts of the series, this is part 1 where I answered the very popular question, how do you manage difficult situations at work? And this is part 2 where I answer another common NHS interview question, which is, if you're running late on your list, what do you do? Okay. So if you haven't seen this, make sure to check it out after seeing this video, okay? Now, for the question of the day, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I'm going to give you 2 versions of a model answer, okay? Now, your answer has to demonstrate ambition, it has to demonstrate self-awareness, and most importantly, your answer has to be in alignment with the goals and the objectives of the organization. Now, with ambition, you are expressing your desire for growth and advancement, within the company, not without the company, because I know that after you've gotten the job, you might want to leave in another 2 years, but they don't need to know that. So keep it out of your answer. Now, self-awareness is merely demonstrating that you have studied yourself enough to now have a clear understanding of your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, and your aspirations. And by being able to answer and articulate where you actually see yourself in 5 years, then you are actually demonstrating some level of self-awareness. And the third point, which is aligning your answer to the company's goals and the company's objectives, helps you to just demonstrate some level of commitment to the company's objectives. And it also paints a picture of the potential value that you would offer to this company a few years down the line. And saying things like your desire to create a positive impact through either leadership, through mentorship, through innovation, etc. This all help to paint a picture of how you could be potentially useful to them in the future. Now, I promised you 2 examples of how you could actually answer this question, and I'm about to show it to you. But before I do that, just a quick intro for those who may not know who I am. My name is Rajuno. I'm a Nigerian trained sonographer working in the UK. And on my channel, I like to provide you with tips and insights that just help you to achieve your dreams as a sonographer, as a radiographer, as a healthcare worker in the UK. Okay. All right. So example number 1, as promised. In the next 5 years, I envision myself continuing to grow and excel in the field of sonography. I am passionate about advancing my skills and knowledge to become a highly proficient and sought-after sonographer. I see myself taking on additional responsibilities such as mentoring new sonographers or taking on leadership roles within the department. Additionally, I aim to stay abreast of advancements in technology and techniques in ultrasound imaging, ensuring that I can provide the best possible care to patients. Ultimately, I aspire to make meaningful contributions to the field of medical imaging while continuously striving for personal and professional growth. Okay, so that's one way that you could potentially answer the question where you see yourself in 5 years, right? And I'm going to show you another way that you could potentially answer the same question. But before I do that, if you're gaining any value, any insights, from my videos, please do not forget to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment, okay? All these things motivate me to keep doing this, okay? All right, so example number 2, as promised. In the next 5 years, I see me further establishing myself as a proficient and experienced sonographer. I aim to deepen my expertise in various specialties within ultrasound imaging, such as obstetrics, vascular, or musculoskeletal imaging. Additionally, I aspire to pursue advanced certifications and continuing education opportunities to stay at the forefront of the field. Alongside this, I envision taking up leadership roles, whether it's supervisory positions or involvement in quality improvement initiatives. Ultimately, my goal is to continue providing exceptional patient care while contributing to the advancement of the sonography profession. So with an answer like this 2 that I've just shown to you, you will be able to demonstrate some level of ambition. And by even being able to articulate it, it means that you've given it some thought, and that is a proper indicator of some level of self-awareness. And then the fact that you talk about things like, your desire to grow within the organization and your desire to mentor students or to, advance to leadership positions where you're actually helping out, with increased patient needs and helping out the service. Things like that just demonstrate that you align with the goals and the objectives of the NHS trust that you're interviewing with. And so with all of these markers captured in your answer, it is a proper plus for you. And so these are things that you want to consider when you're answering the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? If you watch my other video, you notice that I said I was going to answer 2 questions into this video, but I did realize that was going to take a long amount of time, and I wanted this video to be quite short and precise. And so I've decided that in my next video on this series, I'll be able to tackle the question, how do you measure success? Okay. And that way this video is not too long, and that video too will not be too long. because everyone's busy and I don't want to take up all of your time. And if you do need help preparing for your ultrasound interviews, it is a service that I provide and I'll be willing to help with this. And so I'm going to drop a link below. Okay. Again, don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment. It really motivates me. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.